That means we're snooping around the houses longlisted for the Royal Institute of British Architects House of the Year prize.
What a place! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
So far, we've seen some extraordinary houses in our Dare to Be Different category. And some remarkable houses with a past.
I like the crack in the wall.
In this episode, I'm looking at a third category of homes that are all extreme and pioneering. At the end of the show, we'll find out which of the spectacular houses on the long list have been shortlisted by the judges.
You're trying to measure apples against pears, and sometimes turnips.
Then in the final episode, we'll discover who the winner is of one of the most celebrated prizes for residential architecture, the 2018 House of the Year. So far in this series, 4 buildings have made it onto the shortlist. Pheasants, a waterside respite of modernism. The urban superpowered Red House. Old Shed, new house, glamorous and reinvigorated. And the meticulous and resonant Coastal House. Our first house, tucked away in the quiet Kent countryside, is Black House, a piece of extreme domestic engineering. Most people would be happy with 1 cantilever. This house has got 4 daring spikes of building jutting out into space.
What a piece of theatre.
It was built by Norman and Tina. No surprise that Norman is a retired commercial structural engineer. Black House is a set of 4 epic cantilevered boxes. In the largest box is an open-plan kitchen. Surrounding a central courtyard are 3 further pushed-out boxes, with a living room, formal dining room, and in the final box, 4 bedrooms. Towering above them all is a study.
Hello, Norman. Hello, Tina.
Hello.
These cantilevers could have worked if they were half the size. Something like that is very expensive to do.
But inside, there's absolutely no trace of any compromise.
It's compelling, isn't it? Good lit space.
Being in the kitchen is like floating in a great white cloud, looking out to the Kent countryside and the orchard below.
It's all very well as having very architectural, structural thing about cantilevers, but bottom line, it's how you feel in the space and what gives you pleasure. This compelling view outside, and then we have it again over here behind us. When I'm cooking, I can see who's in the room and beyond.
Black House impressed the RIBA judges with its crisp, clean lines and thoughtful response to the landscape, which also informed the internal layout, so that each room looks out onto an outdoor space, loosely connected with its function. The kitchen looks out onto an orchard and productive garden. The minimal dining room has views out onto a formal garden, and the casual, cool living room onto a relaxed swimming pool. But the architect explored these functions and relationships much, much more. The central courtyard is a cloister. The circulation space of the entire house literally wraps around it and invites the sky in. The boxy organisation of space and function here means there is a powerful clarity to this house.
I like to strip everything down to its absolute basics, and I think, the box is the most pure, simple shape. It's about creating a clarity of organisation.
And when a party's in full swing, the kitchen cantilever fills up with people. A lot of people, in a box floating 7 feet in the air. Keep the music down and you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Meantime, I'm looking for the bathroom in the cloistered corridor.
Yes, that's a door. It's a bedroom. No, there's not one here. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's one here. And another one.
The house took 3 years to finally finish, 2 more years than Norman and Tina had anticipated. much of the trickiness was brought on by the complexity of the structural engineering.
Talking about the cantilever, some of the technical issues it raises are quite significant. It introduces many more specialist subcontractors. This is not a standard foundation, so it has to be someone that knows about reinforced concrete. The buildings are held down by anchor ties and all sorts of technical things. So you immediately introduce an element of technicality that a normal builder could struggle with. I think our builder did struggle.
Painful as building this house might have been, what Tina and Norman have achieved here is, I think, staggering.
Do you regret pushing those parameters
No.
at the height, the size?
No.
No.
There are certain things which you have to push, even although it's difficult.
Would you have the gumption to build a shrine to all the values and beliefs that you hold dear? Because that's exactly what they've done. In this building, they have made manifest all their great loves of design, furniture, furnishings, engineering. And it is heroic.